for the video, so maybe it looks dimmer in contrast to what it usually is in this room. Saturday. Yeah, well, we're gonna actually play Martha for New Year's, and then Eleanor, Chris, and I have to head straight back to Austin because we get to go to Nashville for the benefit for Justin Earl.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it got rescheduled this year, so that'll be fun-ish.
When did he die? What day? Yeah.
He died August of, I believe it was August of last year.
Wow.
August 20th, I think, yeah. 2021. Well, they tried to do it last year. His birthday is the 4th of January. And they tried to do it last year, but COVID was rearing its ugly head, so everything got canceled. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 Well, I think it's kind of funny because I'm trying to work on a joke that works well, but when I first met Justin, like, he always kind of had a little apprehension. There were people that met him thinking that they were going to get close to his dad because of it. And I never had a thing for Steve so much as I had a thing for Stacy, his aunt. Like simple girl. With Steve, she was always kind of a caregiver. But she like put out her CD. You know, she had kids when she was really young, and she was like in her late 30s or something before she released Simple Girl. I'm pretty sure Steve had something to do with it, of course, but like I recorded one of her songs on my first record because I loved it. It's the record that nobody knows about. It's called "In My Way" is the song. Yeah. By design, yeah. It was a little record that could. I'm sure you have that kind of grievances. Yeah. It's not the sound that I want it to be. You know, it was a good. It got A for effort, but not in the. When people talk about things that they hate to listen to after they record it, that's one of the records that I just don't like to go back to.
Rory, you want to share? We're live with the poster that you made over the overlay, so the video's not there. Do you want to share it to your page or something?
All right, yeah.
Oh, you mean it's up? It's up.
It's up on her page. It's up on the Continental Facebook page and Continental YouTube channel. But
All
her
right.
page is probably the easiest to find.
You can just share her page.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do that on mine?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I shared something. I shared the poster.
Continental Facebook, the Continental Gallery, Continental YouTube.
Yeah. There's that as but we just streamed all those different ones. So share whichever you like. And oh my goodness, is it time? It's time. I believe it's my music page. I hope it is. I know we haven't done a live stream in a while, so thank y'all so much for joining us on this cold December evening. I always like to do a tiny little disclaimer, and I'm sure more people are going to come in and I'll have to say it again, but I just like to let anybody know if they've never been in here before. If you think you're having an intimate conversation, I just want to let you know that you're not. This is just a very live, intimate room, and it's really fun that way. But I just want to keep that in mind if y'all don't mind, because we don't want to blow you away. But we definitely want to be entertaining enough to listen. So
And there's no telling who's listening over the streaming.
I know,
So,
exactly.
I mean, they know, there's no telling what they're hearing.
They become pretty interactive. Hey,
Hola.
what's
Good morning.
up? Glad to see you. Well, my name is Bonnie Whitmore, and this is my Thursday night residency. And for those of you who have come before, know that this is usually the Whitmore family reunion, and this time I am lucky to have the Hancock family joining me. Y'all, please give it up for Butch Hancock and Rory Hancock.
Hello, thank you.
And Butch, why don't you kick us off?
Let's do Wind's Dominion, key of D. 3 chords.
I'll try to follow along.
3 chords and stretching the truth. The nice thing about truth is that it really does stretch pretty good.
We all have our own version of reality too, right? So
Yeah, right.
if you believe it, does that make it true?
Like a falling moon, like a rising mountain. All the days are numbered, nobody's counting. Another man's gone, one man's opinion. They're blown apart in the wind's dominion. High waters cover the wide open spaces. The queen's daughter's lover has a million faces, but the king succumbs to the crowd's opinion, and his powers fade in the wind's dominion. From the high and mighty to the low and lonely, from your archest enemies to your one and only. One more companion, one more opinion. They're lost forever in the wind's dominion. When a man of the cloth and a man of science meet a man who stands in full defiance, the chain of command and the wheel of opinion are gonna turn full circle in the wind's dominion. On guitar, Rory. Baby, don't despair if the road gets longer. If you keep on moving, it's gonna make you stronger. Just don't depend on public opinion that blows away in the wind's dominion. Baby, you're the smoothest little operator. I'm the lowest common denominator. But there ain't no hard proof, just this opinion. Love lives under the wind's dominion. Muchas gracias. Thank you. SOCKS.
How long have you been down in Terlingua? Like full time?
Oh, I've hardly been down at all.
That's true.
I don't know. We've been there for 20 something years, 24 or 5 years basically. We
Yeah.
lived back in Wembley for about 6 or 7 years, and
Well, it was the first time you actually made the trip down there.
I was about 6 years old. And boy, hitchhiking when you're 6 years
6
old
years
is
old.
really, I mean, all the way down to Terlingua is just, it's
that's
a
a bit.
chore, I guarantee. The family drug us down there, and actually, I don't even know if we went to Terlingua. I know we went down to St. Helena Canyon and waded across the river, you know.
Yeah.
And then when we got back, the sand was so hot, and my feet, I had bare feet, and I was burning my feet, and my dad had to carry me back to the car, so it was like, you know.
At least he was nice enough about that.
Huh?
I could imagine some fathers not being, and we're like, oh, well, you should have had shoes on.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I feel like we've been down there, like going down there since we were very, very young. And my first gig actually was at La Kiva when I
Wow.
was 8 years old.
8 years
Yeah.
old. Well, you beat me then.
just with Dad and Eleanor and Mom back in the day. That's what always happened. I'm a big ham. You give me an opportunity, I will take advantage of it. So, I wanted to bring this one out because I figured I could get Rory to play with me on it. And it's one of Kathy's favorites, so it's in G. No, it's not. It's in C, but it starts on it starts on the F chord, basically. So, anyway. Well, you used to call me baby, and you said I was the one, and taste the lips that drove you crazy, and coming knocking on my door. Get pretty things that keep me guessing, as I don't need them anymore. You used to call me baby, I ain't your baby anymore. I remember that first night that I told me I was best when I was not yours. But now as time goes by, I've begun to recognize, and I'm gonna make sure that you walk the floor where you used to call me baby. Said I was the one, and taste the lips that drove me crazy, and coming knocking on my door. The pretty things that keep me guessing, and always needing more and more. They used to call me baby. I ain't your baby anymore. Tell me, Roy. Nicely done. I like the slide on that too.
Wonderful. That's plumb wonderful.
Well, Kathy always wants me to do it, but I always like to be able to have the breaks in there. But if you don't have somebody to solo, it's just a lot of strumming. That's not as fun to listen to. So, thank you for that. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you came out. Yeah. That's rockin'. I love these type of stories. I need to keep them coming. Well, if there's anything you want me to play, let me know. We are taking. I'll be taking requests. You gonna take requests? I know some. I wouldn't mind. Huh? Oh, sweet, sweet. Right on. Right now it's fucking cold though. I could do without the Texas weather at the moment, at least. Now, Rory, have you been writing yourself a little bit? Is there anything you want to do tonight, or you want to just not? Okay, I don't want to force you into it, but okay. I feel you. Do you get the cedar issue? I feel like this is the first year that it started to affect me, which, they say that like allergies will start to change on you, and I think it's about that. And I'm not looking forward to. Eleanor's been having major problems with it. You'd think that she'd cycle out if I was cycling in, but not happy about it. It's cold outside. I only know one Christmas song, and I might bring it out. What you got? Oh, yes, my favorite.
If you were a bluebird, you'd be a sad one. I'd give you a true word, but you already had one. If you were a bluebird, you'd be crying, you'd be flying home. If you were a raindrop, you'd shine like a rainbow. Honey, if you were a train stop, that conductor would sing low. If you were a raindrop, you'd be falling, you'd be calling home. If you were a hotel, you'd be a grand one. But if you had a slow spell, do you think you could stand one? If you were a hotel, I'd lean on your doorbell, I'd call you my home. If I was a highway, I'd stretch alongside you. I'd help you pass byways that have dissatisfied you. If I was a highway, I'd be stretching, I'd be fetching you home. If you were a bluebird, you'd be a sad one. I'd give you a true word, but you already had one. If you were a bluebird, you'd be crying, you'd be flying home.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Yeah. I wrote that song back in Lubbock, Texas, in the last century, some time ago. When was it? Some
Yeah, I was
year,
about to say, like,
it
was-
was like 72. I think it was right after the Flatlanders had recorded our
You were
first
like maybe
album, and
20 something at the time.
we were about 8 or 9.
Yeah, that sounds
Just
about right.
acting like we were, you know. We
As
thought
an
we were-
incredible, like what a stretch of a song though for being able to like prolific at a young age and have it still be something that's has a lot of meaning to a lot of people now.
It's it's a strange song.
It's been done by so many people. Emmylou Lou covered that one too, didn't she?
She did. She did.
Mhm.
She didn't just cover it. She dressed it
Yeah.
up. I mean, you know, she-
As she does. That's what she's always real good at.
really nice. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, it's one of my favorite things. Also, just the fact that you and Joe and Jimmy have been playing music together since you were in high school, which is a pretty impressive feat.
It's amazing that after 50 years we're still friends.
I
You
know. That,
except we're very much, good friends.
yeah, that's the thing.
We
There's
sta-
it's more like family than.
Yeah, we started out just being friends, hanging out, and then next thing we knew we were playing music together, and
Yeah.
that certainly helped things. But
No, this is. He's like a surrogate dad, I guess. Well, yes. Well, yeah, we go back a ways. So my first gig I was mentioning was down in La Kiva in Terlingua, Texas, which is where they live most of the time, and but yeah, we get to play music together pretty much every year around New Year's, which is always great. And yeah, well, that's exactly what I was trying to capture. It's funny you say that because usually I do have my dad and my mom and my sister up here, but it just didn't work out this year, and we're gonna do it down in Terlingua instead of in Austin. So I feel like I should do a song that my sister and I wrote together. This one I like to call the ghost story of my love life. It's called "Hurtin' for Let Down."
hurt. And what key would you be?
It's in A. Yes. Actually, no. I do this to you all the time, don't I? It's like it's in E, but it starts on A. I'm the worst. Okay, I do have to say though, like from a very young age, Rory, maybe you could have told me something about like the graffiti that was on the bathroom stalls in La Kiva. But there was one thing in the ladies' room that has stuck with me since the very beginning, and it was talking about the way life was like a penis, and when it was soft, you can't beat it. When it's hard, you get fucked. Really left an impression on the 8-year-old.
Oh,
of
that
me.
graffiti. Yeah.
And on that note. I was hurting for let down, just a luck that I found, a side queen in her crown, alone how I rule. I didn't want this to work out, 'cause any fool could see how it's written in the cards now. I was hurting for let down. Well, it happened in the moment that I met you. Yeah, another lesson that I thought I knew. Better to part as friends before the cycle starts again. It's not your fault I broke my heart. That's just what I do. I was hurting for let down, just the luck that I found, side queen in her crown. Lord, how I could tell that you were just my type. Deeply unavailable is my blind. If I never cross your mind, well, that suits me just fine. I'm addicted to the heartache. I don't wanna do what's right. I was hurting for a letdown, just the luck that I found. Sad queen and her crown. Oh, now I rule. I didn't want this to work out, as any fool could see how. It's written in the cards now. I was hurting for a letdown, just the luck that I found. The sad queen and her crown. 'Cause that's how I roll. I didn't want this to work out, as any fool could see how. It's written in the cards now. I was hurting for a letdown. Take us out. Love it. See, I kept telling her we needed to put a solo in there. And I lied. We did that on the Sisters record, but I wrote that one myself. I was thinking of another song I was going to do, but I'll do that one later. We are so glad that you guys came in to visit with us this evening on this cold, cold night of December. And I don't want to forget about another important person. Y'all please give it up for Dominic behind the bar. He makes sure that we all have a good night. And you guys are heading to Houston tomorrow to play the Mucky Duck?
We are.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. So,
Let's do Long Sunset.
I love that you have two capos.
Well, this is, since yesterday was the solstice,
Yeah.
we'll do this song, which is about the sun. You know, it's like
Days get longer now, right?
right. If you've ever been in Terlingua, you've probably sat on the porch of the trading company and watched the sunset in the east.
Yep.
Go figure. What's up?
It paints a pretty picture on those mountains, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
These long sunsets give me room to roam. My mind's at rest, my heart's at home. To live and die with no regrets, surrounded by these long sunsets. Summer nights, autumn days, sunset. You cry at birth, you cry at death, bite your tongue, hold your breath, patient and sing bittersweet duets for your weary eyes in these long sunsets, these long sunsets give me room to roam. My mind's at rest, my heart's at home. To live and die with no regrets. How soon they're gone, these long sunsets. To live and die with no regrets. How soon they're gone, these long sunsets. How soon they're gone, these long sunsets.
Thank you, thank you.
Live and die without regret. Wouldn't that be a lovely thing? I don't typically have a lot of regrets, but I also don't have high expectations. I try to keep them low, if that makes sense. What is it Ray Wiley always says is like his best days he has are the ones that keeps his expectations low. Yeah. Huh? Lowered in his gratitude, yeah. Yeah. It's very true. I overthink things too much. That's probably the only thing that I do more than anything. But I do find a lot of inspiration from that, so it's hard to, those cycles that you find yourself in, whatever. I tend to repeat them quite often, so obviously there's a lesson in there that I'm refusing to learn. But, it's inspirational, so you can't be really mad about it. Yay. Is it my cousin Sarah from Kansas City tuning in? Probably true. Confirm that. See if it's cousin. Anyway, it's great to be back online. It's been a minute, so much appreciated for that. And that way for people who weren't willing to leave the house when it was so cold. It is. It's super cold, but it's like the roads weren't messed up, so there was, for me, there was no excuse, you know. I would have liked to have an excuse, but no, not really. No, that's not true. What? Oh, yay! Yes. Yay, I'm glad she's tuning in. Harry and Greg both. Well, this was a song I meant to play last time, and I'm going to play it this time. So, Eleanor and I kind of wrote it about my dad. So he taught both of us how to fly airplanes. So that's what this song is about. It's called "Learn to Fly," and again, it's in the key of E, with the weird C thrown in there just for fun. I mean, it just is weird in the key of. If you wanna ride roller coasters, you must grow so tall to ride. Anticipation, adrenaline racing, knuckle up, you want it to. It's the sound of the engine, full throttle and revving. No time to look behind. Palms may be sweaty, but center it steady. Go back, it's time to climb. When you learn to fly. Learn to you get knocked around, then you're coming back down. Recovery always takes time, but I'm telling you, I know it will bruise when you bounce up too high. When you learn to fly, learn to It takes calculation, line up in formation. A certain swagger comes to mind. But careful the wager, but you love the danger. Buckle up, it's time to fly. When you learn to fly, learn to yeah, I like that. Yeah, yeah, fun times. We'll probably be doing some flying when we get down there. Yeah, that is definitely true. Midnight train? Which one?
Moaning in the midnight train. That's okay. I'll do it. It's I just third line of every verse, it holds it a little longer.
Hold it a little longer.
Measure, like the voice. Yeah.
Okay.
Sweetheart, your heart is loaded down with useless burdens and bones. And I can tell by the tear stains on the letter you wrote me from the twilight zone. You ask if I miss you, yes, of course I miss you. I miss you every night or two. Oh, and I hear the moaning of the midnight train. It reminds me so much of you. Wandering all alone down the road to Rome, wondering about the seeds you've sown. A rock is a rock, a hard place is a hard place, but a road is a road is a road. You trash it out, clean it up, and almost get it right about the time you're finished and through. Oh, and I hear the moaning of the midnight train. It reminds me so much of you. One day it's not enough, and one day it's too much. One day is just a little bit of each. One day you're face to face and you don't even touch. You walk away when it's well within your reach. With that wall all around you, it wasn't me you let in. You said nobody but nobody would do. Oh, and I hear the moaning of the midnight train. It reminds me so much of you. Yeah, when I hear the moaning of the midnight train, it reminds me so much of you. Oh, when I hear the moaning of the midnight train, it reminds me so much of you. Oh, when I hear the moaning of the midnight train, it reminds me so much of you. When I hear the moaning of the midnight train, it reminds me so much of you.
Love it. I've been obsessed with Joe Carroll the past few months. Whatever, I finally broke down and learned one of her songs, and I thought about doing it tonight. So I feel very much that, and I guess somebody was saying that you're not supposed to say spirit animal anymore, but I kind of feel like Joe Carroll was my spirit animal. Or we had kismet kind of doppelganger personalities, I guess. I don't know. Just from her songwriting, like I just was like blown away with all of the Bad Girls Upset by the Truth. I just thought that was incredible.
What a show.
It does have simple chord structure and will allow for some soloing to have happen. So. But I'm gonna cheat with like just putting the words right here, just in case I need to look at them, because it bothers me that I don't have the words memorized.
Great words.
Yes. Although.
We're using it under license. It's okay.
What? Oh, at one point in time, it was donated. I think at this point that the statutes of limitations have been surpassed. I do it in C. But my favorite part is the fact that it has a line in there about like your phone that eats my dime, and I like that I have to explain this to the young people. Which in this case, the only young person here is Rory, so I think he knows what that means. Although it was never a dime, it was already, inflation had gotten to it by the time I was using payphones. It was at least a quarter, but that's okay. Dime rhymes better, doesn't it? So ladies, if you haven't checked out Joe Carroll Pierce, she is on Spotify, so go find her. She's amazing. And unfortunately, Butch is not on Spotify, although I hope that gets rectified sometime in the near future. He's completely analog. If you wanna have Butch records, you gotta buy the CDs over here. He doesn't have a digital footprint yet. You have a great regular footprint, but a digital footprint is a different kind of
Digits.
digits.
No, that would be handprints.
It's all confusing, isn't it? It's a whole virtual world, and none of it makes sense in any case. But yeah, like I did a hard search for you on Spotify, and there's 2 songs, I believe, and they're from a Kerrville Folk Festival performance. That's like a live performance.
Probably around a campfire.
Something like that. But it just kind of cracks me up because I can find all of your songs in the Flatlanders and stuff, and Jimmy Has a Presence and Joey Lee, and I'm like, where the hell is Butch? I gotta fix this.
I'm hiding behind the delete button.
What is it? Control, delete. Reset that. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. You bother me. You're the phone that eats my dime. Crazy killer of my time. You bother me. You're the wrinkles in my clothes, the run in my hose, the shoes that always pinch my toes. You really bother me. You're not the heat, you're the humidity, and it's not love that does this to me. It's all this fucking ambiguity. You know how to bother me. And I don't wanna win, and I don't wanna lose, but it seems like there's something else we could do. I don't think I'm supposed to be this blue. You really bother me. You got one? which I fall the wrong number that I always call. The writing I can't read on the wall, you really bother me. And it's so strange to look in the mirror when you're not on LSD. I keep seeing you there instead of me, and that really bothers me. And I don't wanna win and I don't wanna lose, but it seems like there's something else we could do. I don't think I'm supposed to be this blue. You really bother me. One more time. I don't wanna win, I don't wanna lose, but it seems like there's something else we could do. I don't think I'm supposed to be this blue. You really bother me, and you know how to bother me. No, I'm gonna learn. Does God have us by the twat or what? But for now, I at least have that one in my repertoire that makes me very happy.
That ought to be Sunday morning invocation.
Exactly. If anybody wants, do you have a spiritual? I do.
I do.
I do. Lord, baby Jesus, does God have us by the twat or what?
What?
Plus, I don't feel like people use the word twat nearly as often as I would like them to. You know, it's a good one.
Well, to what you think they owe that?
Twat, I can't hear you. It used to be like a. I'm really going for all of like the middle school sense of humor here.
Naked Lighter Day. Do you know this one?
I don't know.
Because this.
When have I ever known any of these? He's like, you know this one, it goes like this. That's how we always did it.
G, G7, C, C minor. and
Okay.
one,
Yeah. You can't.
Okay, I'll
But you can
If I
do it
don't
any
get
way
it.
you want to.
It's
major or minor, it don't make much difference to me.
Yeah.
just 1515 and then the G.
Okay. Okay.
Babe, I just don't wanna see you in the naked light of day. I wanna see the way you work and the way you play. Got a funny feeling, this feeling's gonna linger. Gonna let you wrap me around your little finger. I just wanna see you in the naked light of day. Now grace doesn't come as a game, it comes as a gift. So what the hell you think you're doing, baby, working on the midnight shift? Moonlight on the mountain, starlight in the valley, headlight on the highway, flashlight in the alley. I just want to see you in the naked light of day. All right. Oh yeah. Baby, just don't wanna see you in the naked light of day. I wanna see the look on your face when there's nothing to say. I don't wanna have to argue, I shouldn't have to ask, I just don't wanna behind that mask. I just wanna see you in the naked light of day. Look out. Well, lay down, mama, see what tomorrow brings. Truth or consequences, love, and lots of other things. Well, you read my fortune and you know my sign. You read my palm, now read my mind. I just wanna see you in the naked light of day. Oh, yeah. All right, Rory. Baby, just wanna see you in the naked light of day. Yeah. Wanna see the light in your eyes before it fades away. Give me a clue, blow me a kiss. Tell me something, baby, don't leave me like this. I just wanna see you in the naked light of day. Here we go. Baby, just wanna see you in the naked light of day. I wanna see the way you cuss and the way you pray. Well, some pray standing, some pray kneeling, some stare holes in the floors and the ceiling. I just wanna see you in the naked light of day. Oh yeah. Yes, I just wanna see you in the naked light of day. Babe, I just wanna see you in the naked light of day. Ah, yes indeed.
Your best phrase. I just want to see you cuss. I just want to see you pray.
Yeah.
The same line.
Right there. Yeah, it covers most latitudes. Yeah.
All of the in between. There's a lot in there.
It's just another true story from West Texas. So don't worry about it.
Woo. Oh my goodness. I was gonna give a think on what I was gonna do, and now I've totally forgotten to do the thinking. That's one thing I'd said that I do too much of.
I have a request, John.
Yeah.
Fine.
You want me to do fine? Of course.
Ooh, yeah.
This is a song I wrote with Jamie Harris. This was I I missed out. I missed seeing Linda on Tuesday night because I got on the phone with Miss Jamie Harris and we talked for about 2.5 hours. Sorry, I missed you. I'm glad you're here tonight. But this was the first song I co-wrote that the person I co-wrote actually sings the song. So that's always most of the time I just feel selfish because I write the song and then it's always my song. It's in C. And I'll throw a solo over the chorus and stuff if that's cool. Close enough, right? We first met, it was sickly sweet. I looked at you and you looked through me. No secret I could hide or keep. Yeah, but we both knew that we were in too deep. Well, light the match just to feel that spark. Hancock over there on the guitar. It is so good to hear you play again. It's been too long. I was so glad to see you guys. I guess it was last month at Pootie's
Yeah.
and everything. But you know, we haven't been able to spend as much time together in a bit. And it was kind of fun, actually. I feel like the last time we hung out, Rory had a cello that he was messing around with.
Hey, do we still have that cello? We
Somewhere
still
in
got
a-
it. Okay. Yeah.
I had the pleasure of Curtis McMurtry and his partner Diana Burgess last week, and she plays the cello, and she makes me want to go make my cello firewood because it sounds so good. But thank you all so much for joining again. My name is Bonnie Whitmore, and I'm so glad to have my special guest tonight is Butch Hancock, along with his son Rory, and we're just having a fine-ass family gathering here right now, so as I like to think of it. So, what we gonna do?
Should we do something? Let's see. Let's do.
Is Julia on the list?
Oh, you know that one? Oh yeah. Oh, let's do Julia. That's yeah.
I
Sure.
love that one.
Love that. Yeah.
Do you know the bridge and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Goes to the 5 to the 2,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
5, and back to the 1, and it repeats.
Yes.
So it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sun dogs barking around my dreams. 3-ring circus rocking round the sun. The taste of fire and Julia's name, right there on the tip of my tongue. I was on the mountain and the sun was going down. All I was thinking about was Julia. Kissed her on the mouth, I looked her in the eye. I was acting half my age and feeling way too proud. I drove into the desert, I drove up to the sky. I parked it and left it just hanging on a cloud. I was on a mountain, the first star was shining down. All I was wishing for was June. A few miles between the beauty and the beast. What's it mean when angels keep flying by above? Storm clouds gathering round a full moon in the east. I was empty-headed, but my heart was full of love. I was on a mountain, there was lightning all around. All I was looking for was June. You down. The more you like the way she walks, the more she shakes her hips. The more you fall in love with life, the more she runs you round. The more you fear the kiss of death, the more she licks her lips. I was on a mountain, there was thunder tumbling down. All I was listening for was June.
Thank you kindly. Appreciate it.
Man, I feel like the Julias get all the good songs, man. My friend Mondo has a song for Julia. I mean, like she's beloved. That Julia.
Julia, I'll tell you what. You can tell me
Beatles,
this
too.
and you can tell me that, but I'll tell you what.
I mean, I at least got a sea shanty named after me. So.
Oh yeah.
Although
Yeah, that one.
Eleanor always liked to make up her an alternate version, which was "My Bonnie lies over the ocean. I wish." So don't bring my Bonnie back to me. Oh, sisters. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there anything else that anybody wants to hear that they haven't heard? Question.
Always, you know.
You want Coyotes?
We gotta hear King Never Spoke Spanish.
Oh, well, yeah, we definitely need that. Oh, thank you to Angela and Don Miller for the tips, online tips. I know there's more, but those are ones that I'm seeing right now, so I just wanted to check on the time. I'm sorry. So we got a couple more songs for y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in and hanging with us tonight. I mean, this is the first time I've had Butch or Rory up here. I've gotten a chance to do a virtual gallery with them.
We did one up here before.
We have?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just been, it was in the before time, and I don't remember any of it, do I?
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't remember any of it, but I remember being here.
I do.
And with you. Yeah, so
I'm
we
so
did it.
glad that you corrected me on that. Yeah. This is Rory's first time, so I'm very happy that he's here tonight. Yeah, he wasn't. Well, I don't know. Have you
I think
played
it was
any other time up here?
I think you were here.
No. I don't know if he was playing though. That's the only thing I don't remember.
You're 110 years old.
I feel like it was in the wee before times. Oh my goodness! I'm glad that you have a better memory than me. That's for sure. So,
I'll have to go home and check my notes.
right. I have to go back and look through. Betty Sue made a workbook planner, and so that's my way of being able to remember anything is all the stuff that I wrote down for that. Otherwise, I don't recall anything. Okay, so. What you want Coyotes? What was was there anything else? Which one? Oh, okay. Time to shoot. You want time to shoot? Time to shoot. Joanna well, you guys both want bummer jams, so you're gonna get a bummer jam whether you like it or not. And I'm choosing Joanna's also because it gives me an excuse to play this damn bass that I drive. I drag this sucker up here every week, and I rarely ever use it, which is just funny. Hi, honey. Look at you and your awesome hat.
It's freezing ass cold outside.
I know.
My battery's already dead, and, you know, launch AAA, and so I got the phone here, so if y'all see it fall down my face,
We see,
I'll be right out.
we start blinking or whatever like a Christmas light on that end. We'll let you know.
Thanks y'all for playing.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, so this is a weird one. It's mostly in C. Time to shoot, take the shot, show the world what you got. When it's done, when you're gone, were you right or were you wrong? Is it yours? What's it cost? Is it truly worth the loss? And if you're broken, will you heal when there's nothing left? it's blue. The choice is only up to you. And if you're scared, don't feed the fears, 'cause we've shed 1,000 tears. Question on my mind: why did it seem worth it at the time? Time to shoot, take the shot. Time to shoot, take the shot. Is it worth it? Time to shoot, take the shot. Is it worth it? Thank you so much. We got like 8, and we got time for 2 more. So let's do a couple more songs, y'all. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, thank you, honey. Go by all means. Happy holidays for everybody. We got a couple more songs for you. Thank you so much for coming in. I know it's a cold night, and we're just so glad to be hanging out and playing some music together. So, Butch, sing another beautiful song for us, and I'll close this out.
Already gone. It's kind of long, but it's
Dude,
we'll go a little bit fast.
I mean, I was about to ask for Pine Cone. I know that one.
Fine, go. Fine, go. Yep.
You don't know what you're missing with your endless supplies of that infinite variety of the same old merchandise. She was standing in the corner, acting lonely and lazy. He had no way to warn her why he was feeling so crazy. He just went out and he bought the fastest bike he could buy. Popped a wheelie in the alley. He aimed her straight for the sky. He bit the dust on the highway, doing 90, 95, just east of Albuquerque, singing sweet by and by. He followed her down. She took him for granted. He showed her his heart. She showed him the door. He showed her the road. She said, I don't understand it.
gentlemen got no respect for this earth. They want to move the Indians again from the very land of their birth. They want to move Big Mountain and cut the coal out from under. They don't know about sunshine. They never listen to thunder. You know who they are. Ah, but who are you to let them do this to a people who'd never do this to you? Would you follow them down to the skids and the slums? Take somebody from a circle, turn them into a bum. Go the great spirits with you to the ends of the earth. When you die, you'll be thinking, what the hell was it worth? There from here, where can you go when you're already gone? Where can you go when you're already gone? In the city of angels, I once caught a thief. He was 20 years off the reservation, and the cops all called him chief. But it's more than mine ever mattered. It's your body and soul. It's the last rung on the ladder. Poor and hungry and cold. It's the moon above the mountains, and it's the snow on the ground. It's a smokeless horizon, someone you don't let down. But it's those hearts that can't feel, and it's those arms that won't reach. And it's sad, but it's real. These ain't just figures of speech. America lies from border to border, signs treaties in disguise, forgets nature's law and order, rebuilds her statue of liberty, and has the band play a song to another statue that's crying. Where did I go wrong? I asked my angel if heaven was near. She just closed her wings. You can't get there from here. Where can you go when you're
Thank you. That's that was called Already Gone, but it's not the Eagles version of it.
It's my favorite version. All right, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with us. Y'all give it up for Butch Hancock, Rory Hancock. My name is Bonnie Whitmore.
Thank y'all so much, Bonnie. Thank you for having us here.
My
Man, this
pleasure.
is-
Thanks
what a
for
wonderful
bringing in
thing
the
to be
holidays
here.
with me. As I like to, I've coined this term now. It's Merry Trexmas for now on. For all the happy T-Rexes out there that celebrate dinosaurs like I do. That's what I'm wishing all of you. Anyway, y'all be really awesome. It's already after 10 o'clock and we got another band that's coming up. So thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with us. I'll be gone next week. Barbara Nesbitt is hosting for me, but I will be here the first Thursday of next year and every Thursday after that. So y'all come back and hang out with us. We'll see you next time. Mwah.